Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together. We're studying our Bibles. Today, we're going to be looking at the book of Lamentations from the Old Testament, starting in chapter 1. Lamentations captures the heartbreak of Israel over the destruction of Jerusalem by Babylon in 586 BC. This poetic work is found immediately after Jeremiah because tradition upholds that he authored it, even though the prophet's name is not found in it. Yet, 2 Chronicles chapter 35, verse 25 records that Jeremiah was proficient in this literary form, and I quote, "Then Jeremiah chanted a lament for Josiah." For a man who was known as the weeping prophet, it makes sense that he would write sad poems about the most significant events of his life and times. The first two chapters are alphabetic acrostic poems, meaning that the first letter of each line begins with the next consecutive letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which contains 22 letters. While this will be hidden from English readers, it was a common poetic device of Hebrew poetry, which is also found in the Psalms. Such poems were written for their aesthetic value, but were also used to aid in memorization. Another purpose for this poetic device was how it clearly expressed the comprehensive nature of its topic. A great example of that is Psalm 119, which is an expanded acrostic poem which talks about the law of God. The intent of Lamentations was to capture the sheer horror of the total devastation of Zion's fall, with the first of the acrostic laments beginning with verses 1 to 2, which personifies Jerusalem as an abandoned, destitute widow. And I quote, "How lonely sits the city that was full of people. She has become like a widow who was once great among the nations. She who was a princess among the provinces has become a forced laborer. She weeps bitterly in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. She has none to comfort her among all her lovers. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They have become her enemies. Seize the moment and weep over sin and its consequences. The comprehensive nature of judgment is captured in Romans 3, verse 23, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." Seize the moment.